just yet. Stay a little longer. You walked in like a quiet sunrise, soft light falling on my skin. I didn't know a simple moment could feel this real within. Every word you said felt easy, like we've known it all before. Like a story that was waiting right behind an open door. Time slows down when you're around, like the world just fades away. In this space we found somehow, I wish we could always stay. So stay for a while, don't let this moment fade. We're just a heartbeat away from something we can't replace. Stay for a while, don't let the feeling go. We don't need forever, just a little more. We don't have to say it out loud, I can see it in your eyes. There's a spark we didn't plan, but it's too strong to deny. Every second feels like magic, like the night is on our side. And for once I'm not afraid of what tomorrow might decide. Let the silence say it all, we don't need to understand. If this moment is a risk, then I'm ready where I stand. So stay for a while, let the world just pass us by. We don't need a reason why, we just need tonight. Stay for a while, let the time move slow. We don't need forever, just don't let me go. Maybe this won't last forever, maybe we'll go separate ways. But right now we have this moment, and I don't want it to fade. If tomorrow changes everything, if we turn into the past, let me hold on to this feeling, like it's always gonna last. Stay just a little more, don't close the door. So stay for a while, even if it's just tonight. Let me keep this piece of you before it fades to light. Stay for a while, don't say goodbye yet. Some moments are too perfect for us to forget. Stay just a while. It's 2 a.m. again, and I'm still awake, still thinking of you. The room is filled with silence, but it's louder than before. Every corner holds your shadow, like you're standing at the door. I try turning off the memories, but they won't let me sleep. Every thought just leads me back to promises we couldn't keep. Every street, every song feels like where you belong. Even when you're gone, you're the place I run. Midnight without you feels colder than the rain. Every second passing slowly, like it's still lives in echoes of the words I never said. Like a movie stuck on replay, running circles in my head. I keep reaching for your memory, like you're still within my touch. But the more I try to hold you, the more I feel the loss. I pretend that I'm okay, but the truth is I still stay right where you left me, lost in yesterday. Midnight without you feels heavier each night. Every tear I try to hide finds a way into the light. Midnight without you, I don't know what to do. Every road I try to take turns around and leads to you. If I could turn back time, would you still be mine? Or would we fall apart just a different way this time? Maybe we were never meant to survive the truth, but that don't make it easier getting over you. It's always you, no matter what I do. Midnight without you still feels like you're here, in every quiet moment, in every hidden tear. Midnight without you, I'm learning how to lose every part of who I was when I was loving you. It's 2 a.m. again, and I'm still missing you. If only things were different, if you were mine. If I could rewrite all the pages, change the ending of our time, I would take away the distance and make your heart align with mine. We were standing on a moment that could turn to something real, but you never crossed the line, and I stayed afraid to feel. I kept imagining a world where you would choose me first, but every dream I built with you just slowly fell apart. If you were mine, I'd never let you go. I'd hold you through the darkest nights and never let it show. If you were mine, I'd give you all my time. Every piece of who I am would finally feel aligned. You look at me like I'm important, but not enough to stay. Like I'm someone you could love, but only halfway. Every word you leave unspoken says more than what you do, and every step you take away breaks everything I knew. I'm caught between what's real and dream, between what is and what could be, and every time I close my eyes, you're right here next to me. If you were mine, I'd give you all I have. No more second guessing love, no looking at the past. If you were mine, I'd make it all feel right. we wouldn't be this way. No more almost, no more fear, no reasons left to stay away. Maybe we'd be everything we're too afraid to try. Not just a quiet what if that slowly passes by. If you were mine, would you feel the same? If you were mine, I wouldn't feel this pain. Wouldn't have to imagine calling out your name. If you were mine, I'd finally understand what it feels like holding love that doesn't slip away again. If you were mine, maybe I'd be fine. I'm still here, even after all this time. Time keeps moving like it should, but I'm still standing where you left. Every step I try to take leads me back to what we were. Your name still lives inside my thoughts, like it never really fades. Even when I try to forget, it finds 1,000 ways. I told myself I'd let you go, but somehow I still hold onto every piece of you that I was never meant to keep. I'm still here waiting, even though you're gone, holding on to something that's already done. I'm still here waiting for a sign from you, even when I know there's nothing I can do. Every night I close my eyes, you're still right next to me, like a ghost that never leaves, but never lets me be. I try to build a life without you, try to learn to stand alone, but every road I walk on still feels like you're home. I keep searching in the dark for a way to fix my heart, but the deeper that I go, the more I feel your absence grow. I'm still here waiting, even when it hurts, living in the echoes of every broken word. I'm still here waiting, even when it's clear you're never coming back, but I still feel you here. Maybe one day I'll be stronger, maybe I'll finally move on, but right now I'm just a memory of a love that's already gone. And if you ever think about me like I still think of you, I hope you know I never left. I just stayed broken too. I'm still here, waiting. I'm still here waiting, but I'm learning to let go, even if it means losing all I know. I'm still here waiting, but I won't stay the same. I'll carry all your still remember the night you said forever, and now it's just the rain. You said forever like you meant it, with your hands around my soul. But forever turned to silence before I even let you go. Now I'm standing in the cold rain with your echoes in my head. Every promise that you whispered feels like something left unsaid. I try to hold on to the light, but you kept fading out of sight, like a shadow in the storm that I could never make stay warm. You faded like the rain, slipping through my hands again. Every drop reminds me of a love that couldn't stay. You faded like the rain, washing all we were away. I keep reaching for your memory, but you're gone with every day. The streets still carry pieces of the nights we used to share. Now I walk them all alone, like you were never really there. Every step feels like a question that I'm too afraid to ask. Was I holding on to something that was never meant to last? I keep calling out your name, but it drowns inside the rain. And the more I try to fight it, the more I feel the pain. You're fading like the rain, drifting further every night. I can't stop the storm inside me, no matter how I try. You're fading like the rain, turning love into goodbye. Now I'm left with all the pieces of a heart I can't deny. Maybe we were just a moment dressed like something real. Maybe I just held on to the way you made me feel. But if love was ever ours, why does it hurt this way? Why does every drop keep falling like you never went away? You said forever, now it's just the rain. You feel like the rain, but I'm still standing here, holding on to everything that slowly disappears. You fade like the rain, but I can't let you go. Even when you're gone, you're the only thing I know. Just the rain and your name. I got lost in your eyes tonight. I got lost in your eyes tonight, like the world just faded out. Every fear I tried to hide suddenly felt small somehow. You were standing right before me, like a dream I couldn't chase. And for a moment I believed I had finally found my place. Every word you didn't say still found a way to pull me in, like a quiet kind of magic underneath my skin. lost in your eyes, like I had nothing to lose. But now I'm finding myself with nothing but you. Every glance felt like a story we were scared to let unfold. Like we knew it wouldn't last, but still we let it take control. You were closer than a memory, but further than a dream. Like something I could almost have, but never truly keep. I kept falling deeper in every time you pulled away. Now I'm caught between the truth and everything we couldn't say. Lost in your eyes, I was losing who I knew, trying to hold on to something that was slipping out of you. Lost in your eyes, now I'm learning how to see that loving you meant losing every part of me. Maybe it was never real, just the way you made me feel. Like I mattered for a while, like I was worth your time. But if it was just illusion, why does it still hurt this way? Why do I still see your face every time I close my eyes? Lost in your eyes, now I'm lost without you. Lost in your eyes, now there's nothing left to find, just a memory of a moment that I wish was really mine. Lost in your eyes, now I'm standing on my own, trying to forget a feeling that I never should have known. Lost in your eyes, now I'm lost, alone. We're closer than before, but still not enough. We talk like nothing's broken, like everything's alright. But there's a space between us, we're too afraid to fight. You look at me like I matter, but not enough to stay. Like I'm somewhere in your story, but not the one you choose to keep. We're dancing around the truth, like we don't wanna lose whatever this is, even if it's not real. We're closer than before, but still so far apart. Standing at the same door, but not inside the same heart. We're closer than before, but I can't reach you still. It's like you're right beside me, but never really will. We laugh like we're forever, but silence says we're not. Every moment feels so real, then disappears on the spot. You hold on to my presence, but never take my hand, like loving me is something you don't fully understand. I keep waiting for a sign that you'll finally cross the line, but every step you almost take, you leave it all behind. We're closer than before, but nothing's really changed. Still stuck between the what ifs and feelings left unnamed. We're closer than before, but further than it seems. Living in a moment that never turns to we. Maybe we're just too afraid of what this could become. Maybe we're protecting hearts that already feel undone. Or maybe we both know the truth but don't know what to do. So we stay inside this space that keeps me close to you. So close, but never enough. We're closer than before, but I'm still on my own, standing right beside you, but feeling all alone. We're closer than before, but I can't hold you tight, 'cause being this close to you still doesn't make it right. So close, still alone. We didn't even say goodbye, just silence. We went from talking every night to nothing at all. No warning signs, no last words, just a sudden fall. Your name still lights up in my mind like it's waiting on a call, but now it only echoes back from empty walls. No closure, no reasons why, just questions I can't deny. You disappear without a trace, left me lost in time and space. I'm broken in silence, no one hears me scream, calling out your name inside a shattered dream. I'm broken in silence, with nothing left to say. You took all the words and walked away. I replay every conversation, looking for a sign, something I could hold on to tell me you were mine. But every memory feels different, like it's slowly changing shape. Was it love or just illusion that I couldn't escape? I keep searching in the dark for a missing piece of heart, but the more I try to see, the less you feel like we. I'm broken in silence, with tears I never show, fighting every feeling I don't wanna know. I'm broken in silence, still holding on to you, even when I know there's nothing I can do. If I called your name tonight, would you even hear me? Or have you moved on so far that you don't feel me? Was I just a moment you forgot to didn't wanna keep. No goodbye, just silence. I'm broken in silence, but I'm learning to let go, even if it means losing what I know. I'm broken in silence, but I'll find my way through every piece of me you took away. No words, just silence. This is it. No more pretending. Just one last goodbye. We stood there in the quiet with 1,000 things to say, but every word felt heavy, so we slowly turned away. Your eyes were filled with something that your lips refused to show, like you were already leaving, even standing close. I tried to hold the moment still, but time was slipping through, and all the love we used to feel was breaking into two. One last goodbye before we walk away. One last moment before we fade to gray. One last time to look into your eyes and say the things we couldn't say before tonight. Your hand was in mine, trembling like it didn't wanna leave, but something deep between us was too broken to believe. We tried to fix the silence, we tried to make it stay, but some things fall apart no matter what we say. I felt you slowly letting go, even when you stayed, like love was turning into something we couldn't save. One last goodbye before we lose it all. One last second before we let it fall. One last chance to hold what's left inside before we turn into just another goodbye. Maybe in another story we would still be us. No broken endings, no regrets, no losing all our trust. But this time we're just memories fading into time. A love that felt like everything now left behind. Don't say a word, I already know. One last goodbye, I'll carry you with me in every piece of who I am and who I used to be. One last goodbye before we disappear. I'll keep your love alive, even when you're not here. One last goodbye, and then just silence. City lights inside your eyes. You were closer than a memory, but never really mine. Every word felt like forever, every laugh a hidden sign. I was falling in the silence between your heart and mine. I tried to read between your lines, but you were hard to find. Like a dream I couldn't keep, no matter how I tried. We were almost lovers, dancing on the edge of us, close enough to feel the fire, far from ever being more. You were almost mine, like a star I couldn't hold. Now I'm left with all the moments that we never got to own. Late night calls and empty talking, like we had all the time. But every maybe that you gave me left a deeper line. You would say you needed space, but still pulled me in close. I was caught inside your orbit, with no place left to go. I kept hoping you would stay, but you kept slipping away, like a shadow in the dark that disappears at day. We were almost lovers, living in a fragile dream, holding on to something broken. Nothing's ever what it seems. You were almost mine, but almost cut so deep. Now I'm learning how to let go of a love I couldn't keep. Maybe in another lifetime we would get it right. No more silence in your answers, no more sleepless nights. But in this world we're just a story that was never told. A little bit of forever that I'll never hold. Almost love still hurts the most. We were almost lovers, now just strangers passing by, with 1,000 unsaid feelings hidden in goodbye. You were almost mine, but I lost you in between what we wanted and what we needed, and the space we couldn't